Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to defeat the first boss in Ghost Recon raids. When defeating the first boss, you will want to do damage to a blue box. First of all, you will have to shoot off a panel, and then you'll be able to shoot a blue box and do damage to the boss. The blue box is located at the back of the boss, which I'm shooting now, and you want to shoot it to deal damage to the boss. In the meantime, there will be this blue laser during the first phase of the boss. When you have the blue laser, you will have a bar at the top of your screen from 0% to 100%. When the bar reaches 100%, the whole team will be instantly killed. To stop this from happening, you will need to pass the laser between teammates. When the laser gets to 50%, say the color of your laser 50% or the percentage. If it gets above 50%, say blue laser 60%, blue laser 70%, and so on. Here you can see that the boss is following me. This is called kiting. This is leading the boss away for your teammates to shoot him. Part of my job is to shoot the enemies so that my teammates can stay alive while shooting the boss. There will be enemies in the arena and snipers on the outside of the arena that I will need to kill. My other job is to not get too far away from the boss. If I get too far away, it will charge at me and insta-kill me. If I get too close, you will die. In the second phase of the boss, which happens on regular and critical difficulty, there will be an increased amount of enemies and a second laser coloured purple. With there only being 3 teammates dealing damage and 2 lasers, you will have to change lasers very quickly. You cannot give a laser to someone who already has a laser. When you destroy the boss on critical difficulty, you will get special loot and weapons that you can use. This boss is the first boss, the easiest and simplest one. Moving on to the second boss. The second boss has a lot more timing and awareness in it. To destroy the boss, you want to shoot a blue panel below the boss. There are multiple things you and your team need to be aware of: lasers, drones, EMPs, and an insta-kill move. Drones will come out from the side of the arena and you will need to kill them. After every second wave of drones, the boss will come to the center for its insta-kill move, that I will show later. One of the things you will have to be aware of is lasers. As you can see on screen, there are 3 lines: bottom, middle, and top. If you have a bottom only laser, you will want to get on anywhere on your platform. If you have a middle laser, you will either want to get on the top of your platform or crouch on the floor. If you have a top laser, you will want to either crouch on the middle section or stand up or crouch on the floor. When the boss gets to the center, you want to shoot the panels with electricity coming out of them. When you know how to hold your own ground, you can start listening to the timings and the sound cues for the boss. Then you can call out different things for you and your squad and know when things are going to happen. Here you can see that we have a middle laser. We call middle laser so everyone knows which laser is active, and everyone can crouch or stand up to the top floor even if they can't see the laser themselves. Here I'm about to get an EMP on myself. This is indicated by the red circle around my body. What you want to do is run around your platform until the red circle stops. When it stops, if you're inside the circle, you will be dealt high levels of damage. On the second phase of the boss, on critical and regular difficulty, you will get 2 lasers, a bottom and a top, a middle and a top, a bottom and a middle, and so on. When this happens, this only really gives you one place to go. If you get bottom and middle laser, then you want to go onto the first layer of your platform, and we call this sandwich. As the boss comes to the center, you'll be able to see the panel open, as you can see on screen within the circle. You'll want to shoot this until everyone shoots their panel at the same time. This will stop the insta-kill move, and you can continue fighting the boss. Now you know how to defeat the second boss in the Ghost Recon raids. Moving on to the most tedious and annoying boss there is, the third one. In this one, you will have 3 panels to cover. 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9. You will be shown by your team leaders where these are. The team leader will also give you numbers when you start. I am playing the part of the team leader, so I'll be calling out codes, which I'll also explain. When you are ready and you know where you're going, you will want to let your team leader know that you are ready. Just say ready. As a team leader, I'm now going to enter the code room. This is where I can see the codes and which panels need to be hacked. As you can see on screen, I have put an overlay of which numbers are which. Here you will want to tell your squad the numbers of the red dots. These are the ones that they're going to need to hack. There are 2 different boards. One is for downstairs, which has most of the numbers on it, and one is for upstairs, which has 7, 8, 9 on it. When your number is called, you will want to go and hack that number and only do it once. To know if your hack has been done, you can look at the panel and see that the bar is green. Do not double hack, as this will cause your oxygen to be much higher and you will die a lot sooner. Once you have completed your hack, you need to say your number done. This way the team leader knows that every single one has been done and he can start the oxygen and other things he needs to do. Once you've done your hack, you can head to the north side and you will start to activate the panels. This will open up the little windows on the computer. After you've done the north one, head to the east one and do the exact same. You will put your hand onto this box and it will turn green. Then you can start shooting into the computer to damage it. While you are doing this, you will get drones. These are really annoying as they will shoot you. To stop this, you will want to throw EMPs and shoot the drones. If your health bar gets low, you can use syringes to heal yourself. I suggest to have on your wheel mark 3, 2 and 1 EMPs and level 1 and 2 syringes. I also suggest you have some damage resistant rations as well. When you can no longer do damage to the boss, you will then want to head back to your allocated buttons and get ready for a new code. Have a go at figuring out the code without the numbers on screen, and you will understand it is kind of difficult. Did you get the code? Was it correct? The correct code was 167. The code does not need to be given in that order, but those numbers must have been in there, with no other numbers. As the team leader, after you've done that, on the second wave, you want to go upstairs and activate the oxygen and drone electricity. The drone electricity should be done when you can hear the panels for the drones opening. They are in the corner of some of the rooms. Once all of your team have done their boxes with their numbers, you want to head upstairs and activate the oxygen. While you're activating oxygen, your team should be heading to the north computer to start destroy it. You can also help to destroy drones or help to destroy the computer. Now you know the basics of how to destroy the quantum computer boss. Moving on to the final boss. This boss has a lot to remember when you get up to the higher stages. As a new player, you will probably be asked to sit in a corner and do damage to the bosses. Same thing like the first and second boss, you want to shoot the blue panels on the drones. The first step is to get all the drones just above 50%. This way they don't all go on to second stage. Be careful for drones that will come out the wall. These drones are also called suicide drones, and they will kill you instantly. Let's move on to some of the attacks that the bosses do. Here you can see that I'm kiting Bomber. This is the one to my left, or the one that is following me. Here you can see a yellow circle. This is a gas bomb. The Bomber boss has 3 attacks. One is the red circle. This is an insta-kill, and it will wipe out every single player on the field. The second one is the orange one that you just saw. This one will damage you very much, and sometimes even kill you instantly. The third attack is a white circle on the floor. If you stand in this and it goes off, you will become exhausted. While all of this is happening, you are going to want to listen out to your team. If you hear switch, you are going to want to run to the next boss and get its aggro. This will mean it will come and face you. Moving on to the gunner. The gunner only has one attack, making it the most easiest boss there is. The attack that it does is it will point its gun at a 45-degree angle, as you can see, and shoot you. What you want to do is you just want to run around the bullets and it won't be able to hit you. The boss that I'm looking at is called Sniper. This has a sniper function and a flash function. The flash does not do any damage, but it's hella annoying. As you can see, if you look at it, your screen will go white for a few seconds. Here, I'm trying to get the aggro of both of these bosses so that my teammate can revive them, as I just get struck by a gunner. Another thing to point out is, you want to keep all of these drones in a triangle formation. Here, you can see the triangle shape on my minimap. If your boss gets too close to another boss, you will want to head the other direction very quickly and for a small amount of time so that you get back into that triangle formation. Moving on to the sniper boss, it has two functions. One is the flash, where you want to look away or your screen will turn white. You will also have a sniper attack, where you will get a red laser from the boss to yourself and you want to shoot a little panel, as you can see now, next to it to stop this. If you get hit by it, you will do a lot of damage and sometimes even kill you. When you see the flash charging up, say flash flash to your teammates so they know to look away from the boss. Here we are moving on to the second phase of this boss, which means there's going to be a red triangle in the middle. Do not touch this red line as it will instantly kill you. The bosses do more damage, the flash lasts for longer, the bosses will have their thing regularly. Every 2 times you get the red line from the sniper, you want to call a switch. When you reach the second phase, you'll want to get all your bosses just above 0 HP. When all of the bosses are just above 0 HP, you on your team will say final kill or go for final. Here you want to shoot the blue box on all your drones and to kill them at the same time. If you do not kill all the drones at the same time, they will respawn with just below 50% HP. This will take more time and loads more effort if this happens. The bosses will also become more aggroed if this happens as well. Going back to the job in the corner, one of your players will be allocated to do damage. They will want to sit in a corner and shoot the blue box of the drones. This person will need to make sure that they're not being snuck up by the little drones, as they will be killed instantly, which happens a lot of the time. Now you know how to defeat the final boss in Ghost Recon Raids. If you have any questions on how to complete a raid like Intel or stuff like that, then please ask me in the comments below and I will do another tutorial on how to do that. I hope you all have a good time raiding, and I will see you all soon.